Hello guys, watching Go.2, and today I'm going to be reviewing episode 8, and yet again another average Doctor Who episode, one that I won't be looking back on and going, oh, I'm going to watch that. I'll give it a while until I watch it again, because it's another average episode. Series 11 is coming an average series, which is a forgettable series. Bad ones, you're like, oh god, that's awful, and you remember it. You remember the good episodes, but an average series is where it goes wrong. So, what did I think about this episode? What went on? Let's just talk about it. So we start off with the Doctor losing control of the TARDIS again. She's meant to have landed somewhere else. She lands in a which time period? I forgot the time period, and I forgot what king it was. The characters were a bit boring. I mean, it just went on and on and on, and to the point where you're like, when's the villain coming into this? We've learnt about... one thing I thought was good, though, because a lot of deaths happen and you don't get to see the deaths. Like, we've seen the woman press the bubble wrap and she disappears, but we don't get to see that on screen. We don't get to see the Tooth Fairy guy killing a character. We don't get any of that. But we did get to see them drown someone, which was quite different. And finally, we get a death. And they did that to the Doctor as well. And you were like, yes. This is what I want. This is gritty. This is different. What else? What else happened? Yeah, the Doctor being said, oh, you're a witch. I love that because she's got a sonic screwdriver. She's acting in saying words that you wouldn't use in that time period. She dresses different. You would instantly think she's a witch. So, yeah, I love that aspect of them thinking she's a witch and giving her hell for it. And she has to explain that she's, oh, if I was a man, I could have done this so much easier. She's finally finding the struggle of being a woman in this time period as well, which is nice to show relatable if you did have a time machine and a woman did go back in time. What else? The monsters were a bit creepy, which was good. We finally got a creepy monster, but they didn't really do much, and that was where I was like, okay, come on, hurry up now. We didn't get any of that. And then also at this point we waited so long for them to appear. When they appeared, they didn't do much. They just followed around. And then when they when we got revealed that it was the woman who blamed the Doctor to be a witch is actually a creature, it didn't really go far as well. Like, they knocked them all out, they come unconscious, and all of a sudden it's dark. Surely they would have killed the king by then, by the time the Doctor woke up, if it's all dark as well. There's not a lot to talk about this episode. The king got on well with Ryan, which was good. David Bradley didn't have much to shine in this episode, which is the first out of the series. I don't believe Chris Chibnall wrote this episode as well, so it's just an average episode, really. The Doctor was very doctory. That's a good point, actually. She's nailed it now. She is amazing as the Doctor, and it's brilliant. What else? Yaz has a lot more to do. She defended off as well. What else? The King was getting on my nerves a bit. He's cringy acting. Ugh. I know he's a good actor as well, because I think I've seen him in other stuff. But in this, he was a bit bleh. The woman, who was actually a bad person, average. And basically how the ending happened was they put some fire sticks from alien wood into a tree and saved the day by putting it in a tree. That's how it ended, and it was just a bit like, it is a bit mind-boggly what at the end. But yeah, I'm rambling on. Let's just rank this thing, because there's not a lot to say, so I can't really talk about much. I mean, a lot of it was talking, and then it started to be clever, and then it just didn't, and it was just bleh. So let's rank this baby and get to bed. So I'm going to give it out of 10. I would actually say this is quite boring to the extent of it's better than... No. I would say the Spider episode was better than this. I would say episode 5 was better than this because I enjoyed it more. So I'm going to have to give this a low ranking. I would say it's level, episode 2 may have some competition because that's my weakest episode so far. Episode 2 is in this series, but this may have some competition. I would say possibly this is the lowest episode of the series for me. And with that, I'm going to have to give it a 6 out of 10. It's just a bit of a dull episode, and I won't be going back in a hurry to watch this episode. It's certainly not a bad one to aspects of Love and Monsters that I cannot stand. I hate Love and Monsters. And The Widow and the Witch and the Wardrobe. They are god-awful episodes. This was just a bit of a boring one. We haven't had a bad episode of a series yet. We've just had average after average after average. With only episode 1 and episode 3 at being good. And then we've had the Spider one, and we've had last week's episode with Kablam being good episodes. I want an amazing episode again, so hopefully next week we can get that. It looks a bit odd and weird from the trailer. Anyway, we've got 2 episodes left of the series, meaning 2 weeks of Doctor Who left. I may do a review on did Series 11 succeed, did it not, where it went wrong and where it went good at some point as well. See how it goes. Yeah, let's hope finale is actually decent because Chris Chibnall was writing that one. My hopes have gone down with him as the series has gone on, which is a shame because he's amazing in Torchwood and Broadchurch and the rest. But anyway, I'm rambling on. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews. Comment down below what you thought of the episode, and I will be doing different stuff with Doctor Who when the series ends. So give us a like and see you guys next time. Bye!